Welcome back. You know, we've all seen and heard it in the media. Celebrities like Prince, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, botching their estate plans and in some cases, inadvertently leaving millions of dollars to the wrong heirs, or worse yet, to the government. But the rich and famous aren't the only ones who need to worry about estate planning mistakes. Here to help us with this one are Greg and Kristen Taylor from Legacy Retirement Group. They are retirement advisors and hosts of a weekly retirement radio show right here in Columbus. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This whole scenario fascinates me because we were just talking about all the celebrities like Prince and Michael Jackson. What are the issues that arise? I mean, when you have all this money in estate planning, a lot can go wrong, right?
With Prince, he didn't have a basic will or anything, so his estate is going through what is called intestate, which means the court decides who gets what. Now you have people coming out of the woodwork and everybody is groping for, you know, the royalties from music, and so that creates a real problem, and usually the people that win in this case, besides the government and all that, is the attorneys.
Right. And you mentioned Michael Jackson too. That was an interesting situation.
So in that case, they actually did do the estate planning documents, but things weren't funded in. There was no follow-up aside from that. So the documents were set up, but then there was no instruction put in place.
Man.
So then what happens there is you spend this money, $2,000 to $8,000, maybe in his case more than that, to get the documents in place, and then you still have to go through the same process. Yeah, so it's avoidable if you do proper planning.
And in Cameron and Michael Jackson's case, not only was it about the money, but the poor children that were involved, and people fighting to decide who had custody and all those types of things. And if you have, you know, children at home, think about that. Who's going to care for them if something happens to you?
And we've been talking about celebrities, but what are the most common mistakes others besides celebrities make when they plan for their estate?
Well, a lot of them, first of all, don't plan. But when they do plan, you know, they think that, first of all, they think if they have a will, that they're going to avoid probate. We hear this all the time. Understand it this way. A will is like an engraved invitation to probate.
That's good. That's really good.
Because the probate is the process of proving your will to be true and valid. Okay. So, and that's the whole thing about probate. So if you want to avoid probate, having more than just a common will, now you could do it by setting, you know, beneficiary designations, payable on death.
Right, and so we acknowledge those different things in our planning process, but the key is having the strategic partnership we have with estate planning attorneys that can make sure that all these things are done in order. And it's really simple just to get started. It's just a sit-down meeting, and the attorney we use will have a big sheet of paper, literally a pad like this, and he marks everything down. He draws kind of a flow chart of how you want things distributed. We were talking, you know, how is it, you know, are there different scenarios? He goes through and flow charts it out, and, you know, make sure that there's some kids out there that aren't really good with money, so making sure that you account for that. There's special needs children that need
and that's a different attorney.
That is a different attorney. We have another attorney that helps our clients with that.
And you're able to encompass everything. That's great. And like they said, that's the first step that you got to make. Just get that meeting, and then you'll just make sure every step of the process is smooth, right?
Absolutely.
Amazing. This has been great. This has been so cool. And if you want to learn more, give Legacy Retirement Group a call. They're so knowledgeable about retirement, estate planning, anything that you need. The phone number is 614-336-7660, or you can visit them online at legacyretirementgroup.com. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Good to be here.
And Marketplace will be right back.